Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. It's Tuesday. How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Let me know down in the comments. If you're in school and went back to school, hopefully, what is it, the 7th today of January? Hopefully, you should be back in school by now. If not, that's pretty awesome. I don't know, I don't have kids in school, but let's get into our email. See what we have for today. First email says, "Hi, I need a new computer if you're available. Everyone is playing Fable Fortune except me. I'd like it to be done in 9 days. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I'd like new ones, please. My brother has Intel in his PC. He says they're the best. So $22.50 for a new PC. Let's accept that one. Next one says, hello, I need a new PC. Can you help? I'd love it if I could finally play F1 2017. You've got to get it done in 2 days. HyperX components are meant to be the bomb. I like nice and shiny new components. All right, $2,000. I think we can make that happen as well. And this last email says, hey, my PC is broken. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? Who makes RAM that fragile anyway? Can you finish in 8 days? It seems pretty dusty inside. If you can, I'd love some braided red cables in there. Lord knows I'll never remember the braided red cables, but I'm going to try. Let's go ahead and accept that one. So this first one to play Fable Fortune. Let's take a look at will it run. Fable Fortune. Recommended spec. Ryzen 3 1300X and a 1050 Ti. Those are pretty low specs. And with their larger budget, I'm pretty sure we will make something that runs a lot better than that. So let me step away. I will get some parts put in the cart and be right back. All right, so for this first build to play Fable Fortune, a recommended spec, we're going to go with the EVGA Z370 for the Win motherboard and i7 8700K. An EVGA CLC 280, EVGA GTX 1070 for the Win 2 graphics card, an EVGA Supernova 750 T2, Patriot Viper VBR 100 M.2, 1 terabyte drive. We're going to put that in the EVGA DG87 full tower. We're also going to put in 2 sticks of Trident Z 8 gig 3200 megahertz, which we already have in our inventory. All right. So for this next build, I want to play F1 2017. Let's take a look at that game. F1. You'd think it would be in the Fs? Am I missing it? Oh no, it's down at the bottom of the list, of course. So, recommended spec, they're looking at a Ryzen 5 6-core, 1600, and a GTX 1070. Alright, well I'm going to step away and get some parts put in the cart for this build and be right back. Alright, so for this next build to play F1 2017, I'm going to go with the MSI B450 Tomahawk, a Ryzen 5 2600X, a GamerStorm Castle 280mm AIO, 2 sticks of HyperX Predator 8 gig 3600 megahertz, an MSI GTX 1070 Gaming X, Cooler Master 550 watt power supply, HyperX 480 gig SSD. We're going to put that in the Cooler Master Masterbox 5 MSI edition. All right. So let's take a look at this last email here for the repair. Sounds like they broke their RAM. Let's see what kind of RAM they have. Team Group, T-Force Delta 2. Should we just order some of that? Let's just order some. Let's get it in. What am I looking for? Memory. Oh, was it this up here? Of course it was. Let's just add that to the cart as well. Let's go ahead and buy all of this for next day delivery. We'll end our day. We can get in our parts for our build, as well as this repair. maybe. There we go. This game likes to just kind of stop sometimes. Alright. Oh my. That's dusty. Let's get all this stuff put up on workbenches. And we can get these names associated with the right people. Mark Tanton goes with this one, which makes Hot In go with this one. Alright, let's take a look at this filthy thing. Let's get some compressed air going. Get it cleaned out. Maybe. This air just never seems efficient enough at cleaning. We've got two completely different graphics cards in here. Alright, that seems clean enough for me. Let's just go ahead and remove this stick of RAM. See if it is indeed broken. It is. So let's put this one right back in its spot and see if this powers on. Super quick fix on that one. Well, let's get the side panel put back on it. And we can put this one right back out in the hall. We can get started on our first build. The mostly EVGA build. Whoops. Guess we'll open this thing up as much as we can. Get these parts out of our way. Okay. Let's get our motherboard in first. The EVGA Z370 for the win. Get that screwed down. And we'll get it ready for RAM and CPU. Getting the 8. Why do I have two? Oh, one's used. The 8700K. And two sticks of a Trident Z. That's right here. 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. Go ahead and get the storage in there. This Patriot Viper drive, hopefully it fits somewhere. There we go. And then we can get the graphics card in, which is this 1070 for the win 2 gaming. Let's get our power supply in, which is the EVGA 750 watt. All right. We should be ready to get some thermal paste on here and get our cooler installed. May have to remove some parts. I really don't remember. Yes, we need to remove this top piece. Let's get that out of our way. We leave that fan. Let's see. Yes, we can. Excellent. And this case is so big. Alright, let's cable this thing up. Let's see. Maybe just some light gray cables. And it matches covers and things that are on here. Let's get everything wired up. Alright, let's put some of this case back together. Let's see. Gotta remember how this thing goes back together. Get the top panel on there. Let's get the PSU mount. And then the other PSU mount. And then how does that, is that lower piece? There it is, the control panel. And this beauty panel. And then we'll leave everything else until we make sure it works. Let's get a USB drive in there. We can boot this up. We'll hop into our BIOS. We will turn on our XMP and let it restart. All right. Maybe we could fix some colors. Let's get the lighting app on there. We will adjust a few of these colors. Let's see. Maybe we'll go with the yellow. Oh, yes, that looks very nice. Let's close this up. Get the side panel on it. That is a huge case. I think that build came together really nice. Let's go put this one out in the hall. And we can get started on this mostly MSI build. We had an EVGA and now an MSI. Alright. Let's get our motherboard in. B450 Tomahawk from MSI. Then we can get this ready for our CPU and RAM. We've got the Ryzen 5 2600X going in here, as well as 2 sticks. Oh, there's a broken one. Get rid of that thing. 2 sticks of this HyperX Predator 8 gig 3600 megahertz. Get some thermal paste on there. Get our CPU cooler installed. It's this GamerStorm Castle. Let's see where it's going to go. Oh, looks like the only place is here in the front. Let's get rid of our drive bays. So hopefully there's a place to mount some drives. Back here, it looks like it. Okay. Get the cooler installed. Get that screwed down. Get our graphics card in there next. The GTX 1070 Gaming X. Get our power supply in. The Cooler Master 550 watt gold power supply. Lastly, we will get this HyperX. Does this thing go anywhere else? No. Get that. Oh, I guess it installs on the front side. I did not know that. Alright, let's cable this up. It's MSI. Let's go with the braided red cable. Get everything cabled up. Get a USB drive in there. Let's see if it starts. Hop into the BIOS. Make sure XMP is on. Wait a minute. Alright, we'll let that install. Let's put some of this case back together. Get this side panel on. We'll get this front panel reinstalled. PSU mount. I don't think we're going to have to change any colors with this. Oh, game's freaking out again. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Everything's already red. Very MSI. Let's put this out in the hall. Didn't they want custom cables on this that I probably didn't do? Let's take a look real quick before we get rid of everything here. Yep, braided red cables. Let's do those real fast. Only a few. These cables can even be replaced. I'm going to have to take this side off. There we go. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Put these braided red cables in this one as well. Get everything hooked back up. Make sure it powers on. That is good to go. Let's put the side panels back on. We can get this one back out in the hall. We can collect some money. Let's see here. Start with these builds. We'll collect that one. And that one. And that one. 1 star. Oh, alright, whatever. Got the i9-7980XE. And some new daily deals. And more emails for our next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next episode.